fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The give. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number one. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Finds his man. It's Presley. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, just keeps firing. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. Second and goal, sack. Third and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? He'll start this drive firing. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
Picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They want that clock to run.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. He turns that loose down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. To the air on 1st down. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Scanning the field, it's Bowman. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He tries to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Owens.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. Dangerous return man grabs it inside his 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. So Oregon's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? They're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Not a hole. Made there on the short run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Off play action. Trying to get to him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Ducks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He shanked it. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Cowboys offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you have a weapon like this on the outside and a guy in the secondary whose job is to take everything away, it's going to be a great matchup, guys.
It's so fun to see how you attack great safeties in the middle of the field. Are you willing to do that, or are you going to try to live on the perimeter? This offensive matchup will be great.
Yeah, normally you'd say receiver versus safety, the receiver's going to win. This safety, though, has got the speed to run with this guy, and he's going to make it interesting back there.
Pressure, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense is into their own hands. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, be like, bro, we don't need you to do that. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
And the returner will be dragged down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Getting some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Using his legs, it's Gordon. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Rides to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Bowman. Coming after it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, how did he make that move? And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a cut! And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time we're recently.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. This should be the last play of the quarter. He's going to pass. The short hands, it's Stewart. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's 3rd down. Go straight ahead. And they'll knock him down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the tailback. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, they picked up that first running the...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Good news for an offensive line that really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense
got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The sweet feet buy a little time. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the...
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Gordon. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Back to throw, it's Bowman. Quickly complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cowboys look to do some damage in the red zone. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 4th down attempts already. Can they change their luck? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for room. It's James. Fakes his man out. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
42 Spider! 4-2 Spider!
They want to run it left here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Oregon.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Gabriel. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's... after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? First half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Presley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Get it out on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
to the back.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Now on second down after the incompletion. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Cowboys are on the move. They want to just keep throwing it. Got a man. It's Freeman. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. You open a drive like that and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44.
Here we go.
He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Back to pass, it's Bowman. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fires to the wideout. He's got him, and they convert. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. The give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he's...
safety roaming the middle of the field. You can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Oklahoma State, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. The give on the inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. No.
Running back.
Now when he loses 4 on the carry.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll leave it with the lone back. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods.
41. Oklahoma State, 0.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. First down, Zach pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What a catch and run for 6. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout.
And the score.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He's got the 2-point conversion, but that deficit is still huge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oklahoma State, 8.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit as he throws. It's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Personal foul.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quick shuffle pass. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And they'll
Offense starts with a short field. Back to throw, it's Bowman. Finds his target down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21, Oklahoma State, 24.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on second down. He'll pull it down and run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to pass, it's Bowman. Looking left. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And he was drilled.
Towards the receiver.
Release the pass, it's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. First down here for the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 38. Brings up second down.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. He fires a bullet to the right. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this...
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right. Touchdown Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. Ready to try the point after. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Trying to surge it in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's Bowman. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. And it looks as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Got room on the return. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another try.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they...
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. First down for this offense. Feeling some heat. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.